All right. Good evening. I don't usually broadcast this late, but I wanted to share some things that happened today. And some people were just really blessed in the Ultimate Dressing Room. I am Sulay Renee. I am the owner of the Ultimate Dressing Room in Houston, Texas. And this Periscope tonight, before I take off my costume, is about faith, obedience, blessing others, and the harvest. So, two recent incidents that happened in the Ultimate Dressing Room based on conversations where I've had customers in, and customers have actually been having a conversation with me about my testimony, how I started the Ultimate Dressing Room after leaving corporate America for over 20 years. And today, specifically, a young lady was in. She was a new administrator for a school district. And she asked me my story after sharing with us that they're getting ready to build a complex and they need teachers. So I'm sharing my story with her. Another young lady comes in and she said, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but how did you start? How were you not afraid? Where did you get the money? And I share with her my story, how in January of 2012, around the 18th or the 21st, I was looking for my next corporate job because I knew that's what I was going to do. But God had other plans. And I came up with every excuse in the book not to start a boutique. But for every excuse I had, God had one more step to get me closer there. Hi, Keith is real. And God, I got out a pad and literally started sketching it out. Every excuse that I had, God had an answer. And from January 18th, around the 18th to the 21st of 2012, I was able to open the boutique on February 1st of 2012. So it was a very short turnaround time. All I had to do was have the plan. God came up with everything else, the money, the location, everything fell into place. So I've been in business with a physical location since 2012. I was online for a year, but now I have a physical location. I'm in a bigger location, which I've been in for over 2 years. But the young lady came in and she said, well, how were you not afraid? What did you do? And I said, I trusted God. How it came about was none of my business. And I say that to say also, I received a call on yesterday from Danielle Winningham, who is the founder of the Wealthy Sisters Network. She's in San Diego, California right now. And she told me, she said, sis, when you ask God for what you want, be done with it. How it happens and how it comes together is none of your business. It is totally His way to provide what you ask for. So I was sharing that with the young lady, and her name was Enrica. So she said, well, I created a program and built it from the ground up at this school, and through maliciousness, my position was taken away from me. And at that moment, my good coworker ran in the corner and started shouting. The administrator from the new district turned around and she looked at me and she looked at the girl, and we all didn't know whether to shout, cry, or do something else. And I won't say that. But she turned and shared with the young lady about how she was just telling us that she was building this program for technology and they needed teachers. And they didn't know how they were going to get it done. She didn't know how she was going to get it done, but she just knew that she had faith enough to get it done. So look at God. God sent this young lady right in at the right moment. And so I call the segment Ear Hustling in the Ultimate Dressing Room, because sometimes ear hustling will get you a blessing. 2 weeks ago, my cousin came in. She's finishing up her accounting degree, and we were talking about her future plans or whatnot. This other young lady comes in and she's shopping, and she turned around and she said, I don't mean to, intrude, but you said you're an accounting major. I have some accounting positions opening up myself. And then I also have an accounting position with another firm, they're looking for accountants also. So they exchange information right there. But the purpose of this is, if you have faith and if you are obedient to however God speaks to you, because it's not audible to everybody. Sometimes it's in your gut, in your belly. You have to be obedient to what God is telling you. You have to be willing to bless others. And when you do that, then your harvest will come. And when I was in, hey Nisi, when I was in corporate America and I was talking about recruiting and I was talking about sharing information, and I would always tell my representatives, if your hands are closed to share with others, they're also closed to receive. So when you open up and share, you're giving away, but you're also opening up to receive the blessings from others. So I just wanted to jump on and close the night with some positive things that are going on. Ear hustling for a blessing is a real thing that happens in the Ultimate Dressing Room on a regular basis. There are so many stories that I could share with you, but you just have to be faithful. You have to be obedient. You have to be willing to bless others. And when those three things line up, you have to be ready for the blessing that God is about to just bestow upon you and bestow upon all the people around you. Today was truly a blessing in the Ultimate Dressing Room. And I just want to close with joy. And I think that's going to be the way I close everything. And joy is Jesus, others, and yourself. That's the order, because we know that the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. He comes to take your joy. But if you seek Jesus first, you seek to bless others, you're definitely going to receive the harvest. So I will see you all tomorrow with new content. Just be willing to bless other people, and your blessing and your harvest will come. God bless, and good night.